tell you something. I'm warning all you fellas.
Yeah, mine was good. Yeah, I'm gonna be 5 minutes. Is that cool? All right, see you shortly. Bye-bye.
Come on now. I'm warning all you fellas to look at life the way I do. Oh yeah.
Hey, Lord Jesus, I know I'm wrong.
My G.
If you
How you
find
doing?
favor upon me,
good,
could
man.
you please send me one back, baby?
Wait, I can't even remember the last time I saw you.
Four?
When was it?
Well, we've had a big like 6-month gap in the year, right? So,
Yeah, it feels like just this dead time, you know?
yeah.
It feels like we start back from where we left off.
Girl, this ain't pretty Ricky. Okay, ride for me. Okay, live from Aruba, au revoir. I need my respect.
Lockdown.
And I need
Pandemic. Crazy times.
Yeah.
How's it been for you?
It's been, mate, do you know what? It's been definitely a trial.
Yeah.
A trial by fire, as they say.
Yeah.
Like, there's been some really good things that have come out of it. Some not so good, but like, you don't need to sort of like dwell on the negative so much.
What about the training though? Have you still been doing all
Training like was a big one that I lost. Like, I really missed out on gym.
that? Yeah. Because do you have any equipment at home? Or?
I have the most sketchy setup. So we're talking park bench, iron, rusty iron.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, like pumping iron sort of setup. But yeah, generally, like I use the gym as sort of like my place, so I sort of relax. I'm on my own. Do you know what I mean? I'm getting to it. I don't need to like talk to anybody. I just get on. I really missed having that sort of like sanctuary.
Yeah. What? Because it's good for the mind, or what else? Like,
It was good for the mind. It was good. I had a lot of friends down the gym as well.
Yeah.
So I had like a gym group of friends who would like see all the time, and like it was just nice to chat to people like not about work stuff or not about shoe stuff. You know, people just don't understand, like who don't understand it. It's like a fresh, like a perspective.
So it's not just trainers 24/7 for Morprime.
It is internally, but I try and keep it externally. It's like I'm doing loads of different bits. So I think over lockdown as well, I sort of went into a few of my other interests and went hard into the band. So like, I'm really big on like my painting at the moment. I'm doing a lot of creativity sort of stuff.
The creative side for a lot of people came out during lockdown.
Yeah. I mean, I tried to kickstart people into taking photos from home.
Okay.
And like just how good a photo could you get with like the most basic setup? I'm just getting people to sort of like doing giveaways and get into the sort of vibe of creating from home.
Yeah, because we know that, you know, you're an icon for photography, right?
I wouldn't go
in
that
the
far.
scene.
I wouldn't go that far.
No, it's true.
I can do a nice trainer shot. But
It's true. I think Puma would agree as well.
Thank you.
That's what we're talking about, right? Good chips, no?
Very good trips.
Good chips. We've got to tuck into the burger as well, but probably be tough during this chat.
And before the beard situation.
Yeah, the photography skills that you've got are on a really high level.
Self-taught.
Self-taught?
Self-taught, yeah.
No photography school?
No photography school. It was basically, again, it was like when I was working, we needed a photographer.
Yes.
And it was expensive to hire someone for shoes, right? It was just like...
Why are we going to hire someone to shoot just
I
shoes?
can do it myself.
Yeah.
So I sort of asked a few people, just went out and just practiced, and I sort of found my style. And it's that very much like tilted one shoe, just at angle, different background. But for me, it's like the attention to detail. So it's like making sure the laces are correct, like there's no dust on the shoe, do you know what I mean? That sort of thing. I think that's what takes product shots up to the next level.
Puma suede. Haven't you got a pair on your feet?
Got a pair on now.
Aren't they a special? Are they not a special pair?
I think these are the updated version. So this is, I think these are like half the weight of
the originals were from 1968, weren't they? It's a long time ago. It's a classic.
So for me, like I love a lot of Puma silhouettes, but I think the suede is the most honest and authentic one, and that's the one I gel with the most.
It's actually one of the ones from Puma that I mostly remember.
We all do as well. It had that sort of like phase in maybe like 2012, I want to say, where everyone sort of had them with the high socks as well, pulling the socks up, the high white socks.
I mean, Franklin, King of Trainers, shout out him. We're still seeing him rocking that as well.
Yeah.
That's not a dead.
It's looking tasty.
It is, isn't it?
But yeah, I mean, I think the suede is the icon. I mean, a lot of brands, they all have their sort of bread and butter silhouette, which we all remember.
Yeah.
But for me, when I think of PUMA, I think of the suede.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great running shoes, but the suede is the one that connects to the culture the most, and it has the most credentials out of any of the other shoes in the line.
Definitely an icon, man.
Definitely an icon, definitely an icon. And it's still comfortable, man. I like a bit of support every now and again. It's good to have like a flat sole, especially when you're training.
It's a
I won't be
comfy
wearing
shoe.
these down for deadlifts, but you know,
Why?
it's nice to have.
They're flat.
Yes, I know, but like I want to look after them a little bit.
Yeah, so if you need it, but deadlifts, you're not really brushing the bar on your shoes, right?
True.
How are you? You must be deadlifting bad technique, man. I need to show you.
I don't know. When you get to like the big boy numbers, mate, the technique kind of changes a little bit. So,
Yeah, well,
I mean, I could show you maybe a little thing or two. Like put a few plates on.
150 kg.
Nah. Before lockdown, we were doing 220. 220.
Yeah.
So like, my max used to be 250, but I think just old
Throwing
age,
down a challenge.
old age just like come and hit me.
Can you do 250 in PUMA suede? That's the question. So, question is, what good has come out of lockdown for you that you take forward?
I flipped myself, man. I rebranded.
Okay.
Yeah, I took.
I've seen a little bit of this.
Yeah, so I've always had all these different passions and interests and everything, and they don't really gel together very well. But I knew in my head there's a way that I could do it. So like brought on an amazing graphic designer, and we basically just do days where we just come up with the craziest ideas to like put content out that no one else is trying to do. So it's very like vintage inspired, sci-fi inspired. There's modeling, there's miniatures, there's gaming, there's mental
Quite daring,
health.
some of it.
It's going crazy, but I thought like, look, if I can do it, I can do it. If it not, it burns in flames in it, do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's interesting content for people to see. If they like it, they gel with it. If they don't, they can move on. So that's what
I've seen it. I like it. That's on Morprime's Instagram,
That
right?
is, yeah.
Morprime Industries.
Industries now, mate. Just like Wayland Yutani, you know, like the Aliens Corporation.
Yeah,
So we're
yeah.
kind of like a fictional corporation. I write everything in the third person with like R instead of me,
Nice.
which I prefer because I find it easier to write that way. But yeah, it's just a way that I can just sort of put out some positivity, create some cool stuff, and it's not about me so much, it's just about something that everybody's into. So
Love it, man. Let's get back out there.
let's go for a
Get
ride.
back on the bikes.
Let's do it, man.
Man, it's been great seeing you today.
Likewise.
I hope that burger doesn't stop you from cycling home.
I've got a long way to go.
Be safe,
I will.
and remember, stay blessed.
You too, mate.
Sweet
See you
brother.
soon. Have a good one, G.
Enjoy.
The question is, what good has come out of lockdown for you that you can take forward?
I've got mayo in my mouth.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to happen, didn't it?